Hello, Taurus. This is your general reading for the week of the 23rd of July to the 29th of July, Taurus. Sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. These are general readings. So let's go ahead and have a look and see what message or messages come up for you for this week, Taurus. Taurus. 23rd to the 29th of July, Taurus. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So overall, I do want to say that there is a little bit of challenging energy this week. I do feel that there is something with a relationship here. I feel like somebody may have proposed something to you. Somebody wants to give something to you. I do want to say this could quite possibly be something physical. This could be a physical gift that somebody wants to gift you, or this could be something more emotional. Somebody is definitely wanting to propose something to you or give something to you in general, Taurus. And I do want to say that this could quite possibly have to do with some kind of conflict here regarding this gift from this person. I do want to say that this could have something to do with some kind of romance. I am seeing possibly this could be marriage. This could be some kind of celebration. I want to ask the question, Taurus, is there some kind of wedding ceremony or something happening with a wedding this week? Quite possibly somebody is offering you or quite possibly proposing to you. And I feel, Taurus, like you may not necessarily be interested in it, or you may not be wanting to take advantage of it right now, or it may not have worked out, because I am seeing some challenging energy here. I'm seeing something lost, essentially, and I'm seeing some kind of possible burnout or some kind of quite possibly some very negative energy here coming from the Ten of Swords. I do want to say, however, Taurus, that this proposal may not have worked out, but I do feel like there is something moving forward that could quite possibly bring this to a more positive note. I do see some major energy coming here midweek regarding quite possibly this situation, Taurus. And I do want to say that I feel like things are currently in your hands. I do feel like if you want to take charge of the situation, if you want to move forward in the situation, I do feel like it's kind of up to you. I feel like this could have something to do with you taking control of a situation or you trying to be in charge of a situation. I'm almost feeling like you need to take charge, or you need to be in charge regarding whatever this proposal was, Taurus. And I do feel like quite possibly this is your own energy coming through here. However, this could be the energy of the other individual that may be coming through. And maybe what I'm seeing is that somebody has proposed to you. And I do want to say this is specifically romantic here. If it has been a marriage proposal, quite possibly this could be their energy if you've declined this proposal, or quite possibly this is your own energy that you did not want to accept their proposal. But I do feel that there was some kind of proposal, quite possibly a marriage proposal, and I feel like you may have to take charge of the situation here. You may have to be a little bit more assertive. You may need to take charge of the situation. You may need to be in control of the situation regarding this. I feel like there is quite possibly some challenging energy or some conflict in our Five of Wands here, that people aren't necessarily working together. And so I want to ask the other question, Taurus, is this quite possibly a celebration that needs to be organized, that quite possibly isn't working out as far as the organization of the marriage is going? Quite possibly this is what's causing some kind of energy here, because I do feel like there is going to be some kind of celebration towards the end of the week. Nonetheless, I feel like these two energies together, I feel a very strong energy coming through from both our Four of Wands and our Three of Cups, that there is going to be some kind of celebration nonetheless. I feel like this proposal, maybe it just wasn't the right timing, or maybe the staff wasn't there, or maybe the people weren't there to be able to make this happen at this time. However, I feel like, Taurus, if you decide to take charge of the situation, I feel that quite possibly it could work out. Because I am seeing, I feel like this energy coming through the Three of Cups and Four of Wands right now is stronger than this energy currently that we have here of the Ten of Swords and Five of Cups. And I do want to say that this Five of Wands, next to our Chariot and our Strength card, I want to say that I feel like this is very diminished. So I feel like this is a minor issue right now compared with this energy right now. I am getting a general feeling that there is going to be a more positive air of energy in general for this week. I do feel like somebody quite possibly has proposed to you. There has been a proposal, quite possibly a marriage proposal. And I feel like right now, maybe some of this energy, maybe it just wasn't the right time. Maybe they've declined if you've quite possibly been the one to propose. However, I'm feeling a stronger energy that somebody else has proposed to you. And I feel like quite possibly you have not accepted, or quite possibly it's the situation that there's some kind of infighting here regarding how to organize this festival or organize this celebration in general. And I feel, Taurus, like you're going to have to take charge yourself. I feel I feel like quite possibly your energy is coming through our Chariot right now, because I feel like somebody needs to take charge in this situation. Somebody needs to make a decision and move forward with it. And this could be on a physical level, or this could possibly be your own energy coming through to be in alignment with the decision that is being made here, to be in alignment. I feel like if there has been a marriage proposal, like at the initial response, it may have taken you, set you aback a bit. This may have been kind of, it kind of essentially floored you, is what the energy that I'm feeling here, the message that's coming through. Perhaps they proposed to you, and it essentially knocked you off your chair, or it essentially floored you. You were essentially flabbergasted, quite possibly, is almost the energy that I'm feeling, and quite possibly taken aback by this situation, almost to the point that perhaps you're in this position of a little bit of depression, because you are unsure about moving forward, or quite possibly, sometimes when somebody makes these proposals to us, we're not ready for them, and sometimes it can almost like bring us to a little bit of depression, a little bit of like solitude, like we want to be alone. We kind of feel like things sometimes get worse before they get better, is essentially what I'm feeling here. And I feel like they may have proposed to you. I feel like this could have made things worse, possibly. You could have felt worse, but I feel like moving towards the end of the week, things are going to improve. I feel like this energy overall is improving. And I feel like it could have something to do also with you being in connection here, Taurus. I feel like there could be some kind of alignment, some kind of universal alignment almost, or some kind of alignment between head and heart, some kind of alignment. Even if we take this on a more deeper, on a spiritual level, essentially with yin and yang, like our light side and our shadow side, essentially. Sometimes we propose and we start to think, okay, well, if I marry this person, if I'm with this person, am I going to be the same person, or is the relationship going to be the same, or are things going to get worse? Sometimes we hear these things about marriages, like, oh, it only gets worse after 2 years, or it gets worse after 10 years. So sometimes our initial reaction is kind of like, we're essentially floored. We don't know how to deal with it. We're not sure if it's the path that we want to take. And sometimes this brings us this kind of depressed kind of energy here. And sometimes we have to wait until we're like fully aligned, spiritually, and aligned within ourselves, to be able to take action, to be able to move forward with what it is that we want to move forward with. In this case, a marriage proposal. Sometimes we have to find that inner strength, find a little bit of strength and courage within us to finally move forward. So this could be another Another message that I'm essentially seeing, Taurus, is that essentially the first reaction is that you were floored from this, and you're kind of, you're waiting, you're in the driver's seat. You want to move forward actually with this proposal. You want to move forward, and you're kind of, you're waiting for that alignment, that almost spiritual alignment, when everything is lined up and things are ready to move forward for you. And I feel like, taking a little bit of charge, being a little bit assertive in this situation, assertive with humility, essentially, having a little bit of courage and moving forward, even though there may be some infighting, some initial conflict. I feel like by the end of the week is essentially going to be on a positive note. It's going to end on a positive note, because I am seeing the Three of Cups. So I am seeing that there is going to be some kind of celebration here by the end of the week. So I do feel, Taurus, like if somebody has proposed to you, and if you are feeling like maybe you're unsure, maybe you're not sure if you really want to be in a relationship. However, I feel by the end of the week, some celebration is going to happen here, Taurus, regarding this proposal. And I do want to say that it could be something to do with, simply having to be like universally aligned, or, aligned in yourself, aligned, both with your light and your shadow self on a deeper level, and aligned in general, to be able to go ahead and take the reins of that chariot and, be in control and move forward with that relationship, move forward with that proposal. Sometimes with initial conflict. Sometimes there is initial conflict. And going back, to the other option is that on a physical level, there could be something essentially with how this marriage is being organized. There could be quite simply structures that need to be built. For example, if we're building, if we're having a marriage, we need to organize. If we're having it outside, if we're having it inside, we may need to order catering. We may need to do these kind of things. So I feel like this on a physical level may be referring to some kind of challenges regarding the actual physical structure of this event being organized, which in that case you are, I feel like you're going to have to take control of this, Taurus. So in both cases, I do feel like you're going to have to take charge. You're going to have to take control of a situation. If it is the proposal in and of itself that you're currently contemplating, I do feel like there may be an initial shock. However, I feel like some kind of alignment is going to be needed. Pick up your courage, pick up your strength, essentially, to be able to surpass those conflicts, essentially, and move forward, because I do feel like it's going to end on a positive note. I am seeing festivity, I am seeing celebration. So I do want to say, if your question for this week, Taurus, is the marriage going to happen? I do want to say the answer is yes, because I am seeing positive energy here. I'm seeing very positive energy. I'm seeing a celebration. I'm seeing happiness, and I'm seeing overall, even with a little bit of challenging energy with our fives and with our 10 of Swords here, I'm seeing overall that the energy is more positive, especially our Chariot and our Strength card. We have a lot of positive energy coming through these cards here, and our Four of Wands is always a positive card. Three of Cups is a very positive card, and I feel like this individual, Taurus, has offered you something, has proposed you something. So sometimes it's just getting over that initial shock, which sometimes literally can floor us. Getting over that initial shock, getting in line, having a little bit of courage, taking control of a situation, moving forward, moving past those conflicts so we can get on to what is most important. And that is essentially moving forward into more positive energy in general. So that is the message that I see for you for this week, Taurus. I do have additional readings, midweek challenges that are going to be available. They are currently available now, and you can check the link below if you'd like to participate in that membership. Those links are below. And likewise, I am available for personal readings, and you can check those links below as well. If you do have any questions or comments, do let me know. And if you like this material, subscribe, and have a good week.